every time when Conor fights, I put like my voice on side of Conor. So I don't know. I felt just maybe at this fight he was like doing too much boxing, right, in his preparation, and in the moment when the hit landed from the Dustin, and just like it was like kind of in MMA you would go for a clinch. You would try to like have a little bit time to recover and get back on your feet. But in boxing, like you are trying to like escape and move around. It was not like why he didn't like waited. Maybe yeah, I definitely believe he would do adjustments, and I think yeah, it's gonna be very good fight. But Dustin Poirier, he is like very strong fighter, and now after this amazing success, it gave him much more confidence, much more power and energy. So it's kind of like when two fighters of the super high level meeting each other, it's very hard to predict the result. But like I said, my sympathies go to Conor McGregor.
That's a fun one, man. I'm excited for it. Does Conor do enough to change he's got to change his style, kind of, because he stands so wide. And I always thought about that when I was watching him fight coming up. Like, the dude stands so wide. It's hard to check low kicks when you're standing that wide. He's got a boxing stance, or like that Taekwondo long, wide stance. So I think Dustin's going to have to go with the low kicks again, but fake the low kicks, throw the punches. I'm going with Dustin by I'm going to go decision on this one.
You know, I definitely think Conor is going to make the adjustments. And, like, he did land big shots in that first fight. I actually lost a bunch of money on that fight, and I always hate going against the American. You know what I mean? I hate going against Dustin Poirier because I love the dude. Like, he's everything that we should all strive to be. But Conor is really good. Is he going to make the adjustments? Is he going to fight different? That's a toss up for me. I would have to see Conor training and looking elusive, and, you know, being the athlete that he is and not being the flat-footed boxer that he looked like in that last fight. You know, so I think if Conor makes the adjustments and he fights differently, you know, he beats Dustin. But in a 5-round fight, you kind of always lean towards, like, which guy is more gritty. You know what I mean? Like, and let's be honest, Dustin Poirier is the tougher of the two. You know what I mean? Like, he has the gas tank. I think he's going to make the adjustments too. You know, he's not going to be the same guy that just fought. I think Dustin Poirier wins again.
Damn, that was a trilogy for sure. I'm going to go with Poirier again. You know, the last time I still go with Poirier. This time I still going Poirier again. I think McGregor he's still gonna give a little trouble on the first few rounds, but from to the third, if he gets to the third to the fourth round, I think Poirier is still gonna take it because he have much more cardio. You know, he have a much more heart right now. I think he's really focused to have those big fights. You know, and I think he's really gonna have to take advantage on this one. And I'm going Poirier.
Ah, man, I love Poirier, man. He's a gritty dude. He's a hard fighter. If McGregor gets light on his feet like he had before, you know, he got kind of start getting heavy on his feet. I think he's going to come out lighter, and he's fired up, man. I think I'm going to take McGregor in that trilogy.
That one too, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. I want Conor, but I don't know. I don't know who will win. I think the Diamond wins the trilogy. I think that, man, he's a man on a mission. I know he turned down a title fight to make more money in a non-title fight, but I think his plan is to do both: take out Conor, get paid, and go win the belt. So I think he accomplishes that mission, and I think he takes him out again.
I want Dustin to win for sure. We'll see how Conor approaches this fight this time. You know what I mean? If he adjusted leg kicks, because he was winning before the leg kicks. He was putting some work in on Dustin, but Dustin didn't seem too unfazed. You know what I mean? So Conor's known for fading in the later rounds, anyways. But I'm gonna go with Dustin.
So with that one, I love Conor McGregor. I loved his mindset, everything coming up. But I think I got to go with Poirier on this one. So I'm gonna have to go with Dustin on that.
That's a tough one, man. DP, you know, got clipped a couple times in the first round, and that's kind of DP styles though. Is like even when he's winning fights, he's still getting hit. So I know people thought like the huge game changer were the calf kicks, and that for sure definitely had a play. But I also think it was, you know, DP's looseness and him getting hit and hitting right back, like the crackbacks in that fight. I watched that fight again the other day, and I think people were just saying, "Oh, he won because of the calf kicks." Like that for sure had a factor, but there was more to that fight than just calf kicks. Conor's known to make adjustments, and he's very cerebral with the fight game. I think that the third fight is a scrap, and I do think we see Conor do the in and out a lot more, but DP's really good at fighting those in and out fighters. His stance switches as he's throwing a combination, like his fight against Max Holloway is a perfect example of that. Like he's really good at if you're gonna back up, he's gonna make you pay. So, man, that's a gimme fight, but I'll take DP.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.